On August 6, 2016, Uzi, one of League of Legends' most dominant AD carries, became the first player in LPL history to earn 1,500 kills.
Bottom lane, they want to try and chase down Jinjiao. The arrow's a little bit too soon. Locked down by the deadly flourish, and Uzi picks up a kill.
Once one of the most feared and respected AD carries in the world, Uzi burst onto the competitive scene in 2012 with the Royal Club. With mechanical skills previously unseen in League of Legends, Uzi was known for his mastery over Vayne, one of the most demanding champions in the game at the time.
They have the man advantage.
Oh, lovely. Naturally going very deep. Cool going to go over towards Sammy. There's a stun. Unites have been used very early. Uzi is coming in from the backside. Surprise! Here comes the Vayne. Kill for White. San's not going to escape this one. They focus down Uzi. But look at him. He's still alive. He's still surviving. He stays alive. Ace for Royal Club.
In 2013, Uzi's proficiency for carrying in the late game became a widespread sensation. Picking up the name Puppy from his fans, Royal Club's in-game strategy would be dubbed Raising the Puppy, referring to the team's tendency to play around their strongest player, Uzi. After placing 3rd/4th at IEM Shanghai 2013 and 2nd at the 2013 LPL summer season, Royal managed to beat clear favorites Oh My God in the Season 3 China Regional Finals to secure a playoff seed at the Season 3 World Championship. In the quarterfinals, Royal Club once again came face-to-face with their domestic rivals, OMG, a team many still consider the LPL's strongest team.
The fact that Royal Club had this seed, they've had quite a few people doubting that they've deserved that because of how well OMG have done against them in the past.
But the predictions were wrong. Uzi was a dominant force in the series. First, demonstrating his incredible ability to carry teamfights on Caitlyn in a back-and-forth 32-minute slugfest in Game 1, then showing off his unmatched Vayne mechanics in a 25-minute thrashing in Game 2.
Uzi, he's crazy too because he was going into 4 or 5 people. Yes, they were low, but he calculates exactly what he can do. This is a scary Royal team now because they fight more frequently than anyone else. I cannot wait to see their matchup against Fnatic now.
In the semis, Royal were once again considered underdogs to Europe's Fnatic, but Uzi stepped up to the challenge to take his team to their first Grand Final appearance. In the Grand Final, however, up against SK Telecom T1, Royal were swept 3-0. Although Royal Club failed to hoist the World Championship trophy, their 2013 campaign was a huge success, and Uzi became a household name on a global scale.
You can see it being pulled away, but it coming Lucky. Lucky gets in there. Uzi picks up the kill. They're going to try and turn this on towards Piglet, on towards the tower. It's Uzi taking the damage. He uses the barrier, flashes away. Still not the kill. Lucky gets in there. It's a double kill for Uzi. He gets away from the tower.
The following year, Uzi and the newly minted Starhorn Royal Club made it back to Worlds. Uzi dominated the group stage with impeccable precision, scoring an incredible 10.25 KDA through 6 games, good enough for a 5-1 record and yet another playoff berth. In the playoffs, a series of razor-tight 3-2 matches against their LPL rivals EDG and OMG led Uzi and his teammates to their second Grand Finals in as many years, facing off against a Korean powerhouse in Samsung Galaxy White. Uzi once again fell short of World Championship glory.
For Royal Club, they get their first single victory in a World Championship final, but it's not enough to take down the monsters that are Samsung White.
It was after that second bitter loss that Uzi surprised League fans across the world by leaving the only team he'd ever known. Uzi joined Oh My God's highly anticipated Chinese super team in 2015. While the OMG roster already featured top Chinese talents like GoGoing and Loveling, the addition of Uzi was supposed to be the final ingredient for LPL and perhaps international domination. The roster, however, suffered from severe personality conflicts and communication issues with their Korean coaching staff. Uzi also began to suffer from severe shoulder pain so fierce, it threatened his future in League of Legends entirely. A combination of the team's internal issues and Uzi's injury resulted in one of the most disappointing years for the LPL superstar.
But OMG's loss to VG on Wednesday not only ended Uzi's streak, it also puts a rest to a turbulent and pretty disappointing year for them.
After that underwhelming year, Uzi joined the Xiaogu Reapers for the first half of 2016, before returning to Royal in May for the 2016 summer split. Royal's prodigal son had plenty to prove in the 2016 summer season after failing to return to Worlds in 2015. And if anyone thought he was washed up, they were sadly mistaken, as Uzi dominated the season in kills and KDA, with 235 kills across 40 games and a 6.5 KDA ratio. Uzi cemented his comeback in RNG's final game of the season against Aimee. 17 minutes into the match, Uzi earned his 1500th kill after he and his support Mata managed to chase down Aimee's AD carry Xinjiao. Thanks to Uzi's peerless play, RNG made their way back to the 2016 World Championship. But Uzi's return to the big stage was a far different experience from his visits in 2013 and 2014. In the span of 2 years, the rest of the world had managed to catch up to his amazing mechanical skill. RNG barely made it out of groups with a 3-3 record, only to have to face their 2013 rivals, SKT, in the quarterfinals, which ended in a 3-1 defeat.
SK Telecom advance to the semi-final at Worlds!
While Uzi might never return to the player he once was, or the heights he once reached, he remains one of League of Legends' most successful AD carries, rivaling notable players like Doublelift and Prey in lifetime kills. Also on this day, Germany invades France during World War I, Atomic Blonde actress Charlize Theron was born, and Arnold Schwarzenegger announces his run for governor. Thanks for watching! If you want more great content, be sure to hit that subscribe button.